Very good. I told you I wasn't going to put you on the spot. That wasn't on the spot, was it?
No, this is very comfortable.
Yeah, pretty easy. Playing Neil
My
Young
favorite Neil Young song.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. One you did a lesson on many years ago now, huh? Well, 4 or 5, I think.
2014.
Okay, I didn't mean to put you on the spot again.
2014, yeah.
Okay. What did I say, 4 or 5 years ago? That would be like 5 years ago.
Wow.
Because here it is, July, help me out, 27th?
There was no calendar here, but...
Yeah. Okay, who knows what day of the week it is? Okay.
It's a Saturday.
It's Saturday?
Okay.
Everybody has Saturday on their watch? Okay. And where are we? We have never done TG Live, or no, we've done TG Live. We haven't ever done the update with a live audience.
No, indeed.
Yes, so we are surrounded here by the folks at Samaya. Well, that was the same person clapping twice. They couldn't quite coordinate it, but that's okay. So we have Eddie, Mark, Eric, and who's missing?
Where's
Dean go?
Indeed. Oh well.
Okay.
Stretching his fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Doing some exercises, huh? It has been, anyway, we're here at IGC Europe, of course, at Samaya. We're about an hour out of Amsterdam, closer to Utrecht, I guess.
Yeah, Utrecht.
Yeah.
Werkhoven.
Very, very famous university, Corina tells us.
True.
Yeah. And very historic place, too.
Oh, yeah. I think it was one of the cities that got bombed in World War II.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the Netherlands thought, okay, let's just quit here.
Let's get out of this.
Surrender.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was...
You want us, you can have it. It's okay.
Yeah, that was horrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Utrecht. Yeah.
So it has been ridiculously hot here. You know, we've had yesterday in American terms it was over 100, and this place is.
It actually broke a 75-year-old record.
Yeah, probably both days. Probably
Yeah,
both
both
Thursday
days.
and
Oh
Friday.
yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, so it broke it again in another day, the next day.
Yeah. So anyway, welcome to rainy Netherlands. Good. It's very hot here.
So
Still.
you have on your mind what we did at TG last week, or?
Oh, we had some lessons. We probably put up. Oh, because I didn't do a thing last Friday because I was in Greece, I think.
Exactly.
Right. So what's happened at TG, Vanessa?
Yeah, good question. I think
Anybody
at least
got their computer and can look up what Jamila's been doing for us?
Max put out a lesson, I think, again on Steve Miller.
Oh yeah.
Is that true? I
Swing
think so.
Town.
Ah, there you go.
Okay, now we're getting
I wanted to
somewhere.
put up a lesson. It's actually ready, but just not checked, so we couldn't finish it this
So we may
week.
see that Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, definitely.
Kind of depends on our ability to. The internet is kind of sketchy out here, so you may not actually see this till August. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know. But and my partner Matt, it's been very difficult to communicate with him because he's 12 hours away, time zone wise, in Hawaii. But actually makes it very easy to figure out what time it is there. But it means that at noon when I could get a hold of him, it's not a good time.
Oh, okay.
It's midnight there.
All
So anyway, we've been having a great time. Hopefully everybody's been learning something, or sensory or information overload probably. But we put together a nice little band, and they were. We'll get you that video sometime soon of more Neil Young. Can we play anything that isn't Neil Young? Should we do Moody Blues, Nights in White Satin?
Well, sure we could.
Okay, who can sing Nights in White Satin? Any volunteers?
I
Corina?
can.
No, we don't have. I think we've taken up almost enough time.
Yeah,
But,
sure.
We don't really have it, but this has been a blast. The food here is wonderful, except I need a steak.
You need a steak. Yeah, I
Even a
love it.
McDonald's burger would be really good, right? But the place is really neat. They're very. It's a common.
It's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just that it's a little humid. And anyway, anything anybody out there wants to hear? I could try playing a song, or Vanessa could try playing a song. Any requests? Play something you know? Oh, Eddie. We had something really interesting, and I think we had video running on this, that Eddie asked about.
Does it involve me?
Sure, you can sing.
Oh, the Astons. Yeah, don't throw tomatoes, but I barely know his songs.
That's okay. That's it's a song I've played instrumentally a lot, and of course been lucky enough to play with Al.
Yeah,
a few
I know,
times.
I've seen it.
But for some reason, last night it was my turn to play, I guess, and I asked if anybody wanted to hear anything, and I started going into a normal little improv on Year of the Cat, and before I could get very far into it, Eddie started singing, and we all
blew the whole chord solo thing.
We all yeah. So we will try to get that up. A rare version of me singing Year of the Cat.
Yeah, that was pretty
just
awesome.
To tease him, so.
I like singing, so I loved it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong at all.
No, and you even came in on Year of the Cat. You knew at least when that line was coming.
Yeah.
You know, but the rest of it is one of the things that has always attracted me about Al's songs is the lyrics are colorful and complicated. You know, and tongue twisters sometimes too.
Oh yeah.
You know? By the blue tiled stalls near the market. By the blue tiled, I don't know, whatever. What is that line, Eddie?
Blue tiled walls.
Blue tiled walls, thanks. Blue tiled walls near the market stalls. There's a hidden door she leads you to. And of course, the most colorful line of all time. She comes out of the sun in a silk dress running like a watercolor in the rain. Way too cool. I know, it'd probably sound better in Dutch. How would that go in Dutch?
Oh. I don't know.
It probably wouldn't rhyme the same way.
No, definitely
And
not.
probably wouldn't paint the same picture. You'd probably have to
Yep.
completely rearrange it.
Yep.
So, anyway, I think that's about it because I see we're almost running out of battery time. And but we're going to still have another camp in California at the end of September.
At least you know we're still alive here.
Yeah.
If you heard about the heat wave and not show really recap just yet.
Oh, and yeah, we did. To recap Nani's and my trip a little bit, we went to Athens first, and the day we left Athens, there was an earthquake. So people sent messages to her on Facebook saying, "Are you okay? There was an earthquake in Athens." Luckily, we were already on the bus on our way to Kalamata. If you're an olive fan, you've probably heard of Kalamata. So my cousin Vince lives there, and we spent 3 days, 300 meters, 250. Above the sea, looking down at this beautiful little town, and it was so hot and miserable there, but we could stay in the pool, and he had plenty of Greek beer.
Okay.
Yeah, it was too bad.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be home in a few days and probably back to work maybe Wednesday or so, and maybe next Friday there'll be the last update. It'll be August, huh?
Yes, it'll be the 2nd
Okay.
of August.
Okay.
So now you know already. You
Okay.
don't have to look at the calendar.
Okay, all right. So I will try to be back on the 2nd of August. Any thoughts you have on how this camp has gone, by the way, so far?
Any thoughts on a summary?
Yeah. Have you had a good time, or are you?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh,
Of
okay.
course. Yeah. We've had a lot of theory, breaking down the major scale, all the basics, and the minor scale, and chords in the key, and all that important stuff that you sometimes don't think about when you're learning songs. And it's good to be aware of it a little more in order to play more songs. It'll help you in the long run. Even now, it's a bit of a brain, you can call it, cracking the brains of some.
Yeah.
And it's hot, so it's kind of frying here.
Since most of the students who are here, of course, don't take lessons from me regularly or like every week or anything. They don't necessarily know my MO of you. If you ask, sometimes you ask what might seem like a simple question. 2 hours later, you're thinking, did I really start this? All I wanted to know was tell me about a minor scale. And
that was the question.
Then we see the whole circle of modes, and he's talking Lydian, Phrygian, Locrian, and
all that.
And what?
What went wrong?
Yeah. So
lots of lead playing.
yeah,
That's nice.
Fun little jam earlier on "Wish You Were Here."
Yep.
And I think we got some video of that, so we'll be sharing that sometime soon. I think too. And as I was just talking about, we're mentioning there that I tend to ramble on and give more information than people need. I'm thinking.
Well, they might need it, but maybe more than they can process.
Well, you know what? Actually, so this is an important teaching thing, and I'm sure I know you're aware of this. But when I'm explaining theory or anything to anybody, I will usually go further than is necessary or than is useful at the time. And it's really designed though for them to get like a preview of, I heard you mention this, but it didn't really register. But by the third time we go over it again, they're now ready for it, and you have to hear it 3 or 4 times.
I do know you.
So you can't get, you can't get an hour's worth of information in an hour. you can get about 10 minutes, and then the rest of the hour you just say, why won't he shut up? Where's that timer? Can somebody call his phone?
Somebody call it.
Interrupt him. So, anyway, so yeah, we got these charts here. We started talking about blues, 12-bar blues, and only got a little bit into that. But then we had a little jam over 2 chords. We played "Feeling All Right" by Dave Mason. Remember that one? No. Since I've got to have a change of scene.
Yeah, I missed that there was a
You
song
hear
in
that?
it.
Oh yeah, there's a song from.
I did hear
early-
going back and forth between the 2 chords, but not necessarily that it was a
Yeah.
actual song. Well, of course. It's
Well, there are
why
great
not?
2-chord songs.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Oh, if you play it like that, it's "Season of the Witch."
it is.
But you can also do it as something.
Exactly.
happened.
Yeah, I would recognize that one.
What do you need? Boy, it's been a Neil Young thing, or at least Buffalo Springfield thing.
Yeah, this is Steven.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was writing protest songs at the time. Vietnam was happening, and they weren't.
Mhm.
It wasn't going well for anybody. So, okay. I keep promising that we're out of here.
Now we are.
Bye.